Tempers flared on GB News as shocking revelations emerged that HMRC is secretly using artificial intelligence to spy on taxpayers' social media accounts. Panelist Dr. Renee Hendrick didn't hold back, condemning the practice as a disgrace in a fiery on-air takedown. For the first time, the tax authority admitted it is trolling through online posts to hunt for potential tax evasion, checking whether your lifestyle matches the income you declare. Hendrick then exposed Labour with ruthless precision, warning that the British people face a catastrophic future if this policy is implemented. And when political commentator Nigel Nelson leapt to defend them, she silenced him with a savage remark that left him visibly humiliated. Watch the clip. Before starting, subscribe to the channel, like, and write your opinion in the comment.
What are they up to?
Look, it doesn't surprise me that they're using AI to spy on people because they spied on me during COVID, not HMRC, but the government. So it doesn't surprise me. But I think this is just another step in the slippery slope to a world where nothing we do is of our own free will. It's invasive, it's invading our privacy, and what they're going to do is they're going to spy on people's social media, and if you've got your tax return in and then you have a holiday in the Maldives that they don't think fits with your declared tax return, they're going to give you a nudge. They're calling it a nudge. To say, oh, should you be paying more tax? It's a disgrace. I mean, look, it's a disgrace.
I mean, there is another point here, though, which is that it's extraordinary how much personal information people put on social media. And
Exactly.
the idea 20 years ago that you'd want to tell millions of people where you were going on holiday would have just been absurd.
Exactly. And then this is the point. That's why I'm in favour of this, that if you are silly enough to go and put on social media that you earn 20 grand a year, but you boast about buying a £10 million house, I think the taxman's got every right to go and say, well, hang on, that doesn't seem to add together.
But they would do that anyway without using AI and spying on you.
Well, but AI means you can do it quicker.
Right.
So, I mean, if you had an individual going through everybody's social media, it wouldn't work. But AI could pick those things up. They could then make checks. In fact, what they do say is they only use it for criminal prosecutions anyway.
At the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying that actually I wouldn't mind if this was expanded. If they want to look at social media to check what people are doing, that seems to be sensible to me.
So firstly, there's the privacy side of things and the slip to digital
Not if you declare it on social media.
That's just all a nonsense, Nigel, and you know it's a nonsense. Because where we're going to get to is digital ID, and where digital ID is going to take us is we're going to drive up to a petrol station to fill up our car, and it's going to say, sorry,
Well, I'm
Renee,
against digital
but
ID.
your carbon
I'm talking about what's actually open there in the public domain.
Finished. They are looking at people who already pay tax. How many people in this country working on the black market economy, lots of migrants as well, are never paying any tax but still claiming benefits? Perhaps they should redirect their efforts to collect the tax from the people that are wiping the state clean of our money.
No, I agree with that, but I mean, at the moment, the tax loss is well over £5 billion, and that's people either...
What, from fraud?
No, well, no, but that's actually people avoiding, so it's not illegal what they're doing, but the people are not paying enough tax. People don't like paying tax, I understand that. So if you can find...
all of this is aimed at people who do pay tax.
But Renee, what do you think about then the prosecutions of people who are claiming sickness benefits, who've been caught on social media enjoying a round of golf when they've claimed that they're in a wheelchair? Do you think that's fair enough to use that information in that circumstance?
Well, it depends who's collecting that information and whether they're doing it with consent or not. So my other half does medical legals, and people that are making these claims are told that they will be filmed covertly. Likely, that's very likely. So they know that's going to happen. So if they're stupid enough to be using a wheelchair and really conning everybody, you and I, knowing they might be filmed and they get filmed, well, so be it.
Isn't that the same principle as this? If you're underpaying your tax and then you're stupid enough to post about your £10 million holiday, who have you got to blame?
This is covert. This isn't with our consent.
Well, if you don't have any checks on your social media and you make it open to the world, they can't.
So it's our fault.
No, I'm not. I think
because if you publicise it, if you say to everybody, look at this, you mentioned a holiday, I mentioned a home, whatever it is, if you put on social media, you are publishing, you are putting that out to people.
putting it out to people, yes, you're still not saying I give HMRC permission to actually go through my tax
But
return and
HMRC
marry up
people
this
too.
information.
They can actually then go in, and if they're using AI to do it, and it turns out that you're not paying your correct level of tax.
Okay, I just think we should be focusing more on the people who are not paying tax.
Right.
Because the people who are paying tax in this country at the moment are funding the lifestyles of almost everybody else. So instead of keep hammering the people that are already paying tax, let's hammer the people who are not paying tax. And there are lots of them, Nigel.
Well, I'd like to get them too, but we've got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's start with the people who are paying tax.
Well, let's start with a simple way of doing it.
Let's start with
It
the
does
people
all
who are
sound very
leading.
sinister, I admit.
Yes.
That's an interesting.
Stay tuned for more. Michelle Dewberry sent shockwaves through the GB News studio after dropping an on-air bombshell. With the cameras rolling, she told viewers, "I start the program with some very sad news. This is my last GB News ever." Leaning in towards Barry Gardner with a sly grin, she added,